The first time I became aware of mind control and programming was in 2010 when my memory was completely wiped, right? So what these Nephilim did, they erased my memory and they uploaded me with a Nephilim spirit. So a Nephilim spirit was on the inside. It basically had my body like its house, right? So I was no longer in control. I was just like trapped somewhere in a corner of my body, or trapped somewhere in a corner of my mind. I'm not sure when the world they trapped me, but it's like I could just peek through my own eyes sometimes, like someone would be peeking through a hole in a tall building somewhere. I had absolutely no control of my mind then or of my body, right? So basically I could watch these beings using my body to go places I would not want to go, do things I would not want to do, and I had absolutely no control over it, right? And because of that, now whatever they crave, I know about it, right? So that's why I can tell you what these Nephilims eat. They eat the human flesh and they drink the human blood. They also feed off the human energy, right? So I was under mind control for many years. The thing about it is, at that time, I was a geriatric nurse and I was married and I actually had a house. And when they wiped my memory, there was nothing there, right? I didn't remember that I was married. I didn't remember that I had a house. I didn't remember that I was a geriatric nurse. I mean, I know nothing at all of myself. I don't know my families. I don't know my friends. I don't know anyone. Everybody was complete stranger to me, right? I mean, the Most High provides some people to be there for me, and they were the one just caring for me and everything, right? But I didn't even know what my name was. So you have few people who know what was going on. They would call me on a daily basis trying to talk with me, and then one day they tell me what my name was. So I ran and I got a pen and a piece of paper and write it down so I could remember, right? So people not understanding about mind control and programming, right? This person right here mentioned about people not gonna have anything and they're gonna be happy. The reason why he could say this is because of the same mind control. I see many humans being excited about this great reset thing, not realizing what it's all about and what it means for them, right? Because for the Nephilims and for the supernaturals among us, it will be good. But for the humans, their memory will be completely wiped. That means they will have no clue who they are, what they have, right? And then what they will do is upload them with a Nephilim spirit from their past. So you'll have these people behaving like children, right? And I know this because like when I was a child, how I used to behave, they've been coming around me with this type of spirit and trying to erase my memory again, even after the Most High already delivered me from this, right? Because this is spiritual war and they literally believe that they can win the Most High. So whatever God says, and no matter what he does, they always try to go above and beyond, because this is spiritual warfare. The reason why they can say this is because the human memory will be completely wiped. They will not know their family, they will not know their friend, they will not know who they are, they will not know what they have, right? And they can simply put a Nephilim spirit in the human from the past. So it will be a Nephilim inhabiting the human body or using the human body as a house, right? So it basically to get rid of the Most High children completely, because these Nephilims are selfish and all they want to see is themselves. Many people do not understand how mind control works. Once these Nephilim have the human under mind control, the humans are now puppets, right? So these Nephilims can have them, do whatever they want. And the human is completely unaware of it. Or even if they are aware for a bit, they have no control over it. They can just simply watch what has been done to them, have an idea as to what has been done to them, but cannot do anything about it because they are not in control, right? And the only person can break this whole of mind control from the human is the Almighty God. Only the power of the Almighty God, because we are dealing with spirits, right? They know how to keep us in check, so they give us handlers. Sometimes our handlers are our own parents, a family, a friend, a neighbor, right? We just have these people show up in our lives. Oh, demon spirit. They don't like to obey orders. They just like to do their own thing, but they need to fit in society, right? So they will have to have a handler to keep that demon in check. So that unclean Nephilim demon spirit that they put inside of the human, they would need handlers to keep that demon in check, to make sure it behaves like a human and it carry out whatever work they put it there for. So me, being a mind control victim for many years who was delivered by the Most High, I know exactly what I'm talking about. They have the human under mind control and programming. When these Nephilim put the human under mind control, right? You might know someone yesterday. The person might work in a bank. The person live in a nice apartment. This person is married, have children, and this is just a decent person, right? And these Nephilims would erase the person memory and upload one of their evil demon spirit in this person, and then the next day this person behaving completely different. I mean, she might be just cussing, behaving wild, right? She leave her house and she want to go sleep somewhere else. You'll be like, what in the world is happening with this person? Sometimes people call these things madness. It is not madness. These people are under mind control. The Nephilim spirit is basically inside of them, ruining their life, right? I'm going to tell you something you might not believe. Madness is not real. Madness is demon possession. These same Nephilims, what they have done is erase the human memory for who they are, completely possess their body, take over their body, right? And have them doing the opposite of what they will actually do. So the thing about it is now, sometimes the person is trapped on the inside, but they have absolutely no control. If the Most High come and deliver them from this demonic possession of mind control, then they will tell you how all the bushes they used to go to, all the wild places, they could see these things, but they actually have no control over themselves, because it is not real. It is not them. Nothing is wrong with their mind. Nothing is wrong with their brain. Just these Nephilims take full control of their bodies and have them doing the things that they would not do. So when these Nephilims do these things, now whatever the human own, then they take it. Individual who they put on the mind control owner house, then these Nephilims try to take the people's house and live in it. Right? They take their job, they take their money, they take over their life, and drive the human out of their right mind and put a spirit in them to carry them away somewhere where these people would not go. Right? So the next thing about, mind control and programming, these Nephilims, they are filthy beasts. They are filthy, and they're nasty, and they're dirty, and for them, good is evil and evil is good. As a matter of fact, they will do anything because they are the scum of the earth. So therefore, a woman, she know in herself that she would not go with another woman, but because this Nephilim spirit is inside of her, she find herself being drawn to other females. She find herself being drawn to animals. She find herself being drawn to abominable things that she would never do in her right mind, because of the unclean spirit inside of her. Same thing with men. They'll find themselves start having different type of sexual desires, for animals, for objects, opposite sex, or whatever it is, and they would never normally do that in their right mind. The next thing what they like to do is, because many people don't know about these Nephilims, and people don't know what is really among us in the world, because they teach us lies about demons, and demons is like a little shadow. No, the Nephilims are demons. They live among us. They look just like us. They talk just like us. They put their spirit in us, because these are spiritual beings, but they are able to operate physically and spiritually, right? So spiritually, they use their spirit to destroy us, but physically, they take over what we have, what we work years for. They take it physically and live in them. But when they do these things now, they can have the human go places they would not want to go, do things they would not want to do, right? And many people on the outside looking in have no clue as to what is taking place, right? Because it's only the Most High deliverance, the Most High God alone can deliver people from this great evil. And that is the reason why it is very important to have a relationship with God, have a relationship with the Most High, having Him on the inside, right? So at least any unclean thing try to come on the inside to possess the human body, God is there to drive them out.
Imagine it's true. Right? Imagine this technology being used. Now imagine it being used on you. Everything you believe, gone. Everyone you love, strangers, maybe enemies. Every part of you that makes you more than a walking cluster of neurons dissolved at someone else's whim. If that technology exists, it'll be used, it'll be abused, it'll be global, and we will be over. As a species, we will cease to matter.
Alright, now let me explain to you about demon possession. There are many ways that these Nephilim demons possess the human body. One, they possess the human through their nose, their eyes, their ears, their mouth, right? On some occasion, their skin through the pores. So the thing about it is, sometimes that's why you see as targeting individuals, they always like to put on a skit to have us watch, right? Because they're trying to get into our eyes, they're trying to get in our minds. Sometimes they'll be burning something for you to smell, because these demons want to possess you through the nose, right? Sometimes they will come around you with some strange argument and strange conversation, and if it's a person who like to listen to people business, not realizing that these beings trying to possess you through your ears. They possess you by what you look at, what you see. They put things in front of your eye, what you hear, what you smell. So this is basically for demonic possession. The next thing is they want to possess you through your skin. Sometimes they'll try to find a way to come and touch you, or they'll try to give you a lotion. They can transfer a spirit in anything. So they might know that you're using a lotion or a soap or your rag or your underwear or whatever it is. They always try to go and touch it. They like to transfer the evil energy. Once you put it on your body, they try to possess you through your skin. All of these are regular demon Nephilim possession, right? Whenever these Nephilims want to fully take over the human body now, right? They want not just possession, but they literally want to take the human body as their own. They want full control of the human, right? What they do is they possess the human, this time through their private area, through the vagina, through the penis, and through the anus, right? What they do, just picture a woman giving birth. The baby come out the vagina head first, right? These Nephilim possess the human with their head going in first into the human private area. They form their spirit into a human person, right? And then they enter head first in the human body through their private area. When they enter the human body now, because this one here is for complete takeover of the human, what they do, as soon as they enter the human body, they push their head all the way up into the human head, right? They put their hands into the human hand, their feet in the human feet, basically take full control of the human body. Whenever the full possession take place, right, the human is unable to move their hands or their feet or any part of them, even to speak, without these Nephilims allowing it, because now they are in control fully. For you to understand better, picture a mannequin in a store, and one of these Nephilim spirit, a mannequin cannot move by itself. A mannequin is like a firm thing, it can't move it, but they can enter in that mannequin, they can put them spirit in that mannequin and have that mannequin walk out. They will know how to soften it up, so when you touch it, it actually feel like a real person. Now they have full control of that mannequin. Is the same way for them to get full control of the human. They enter through the human private area, the vagina, the penis, or the anus. And when they do that, they enter head first, and then they push themselves all the way up to the human head. So now it's their head where the human head should be. It's their brain where the human brain should be. It's their eyes where the human eye should be. It's their nose where the human nose should be. It's their ears where the human ear should be. It's their mouth and lip and face where the human face should be. The humans that they possess, right? They will now be wearing that human like a bodysuit. So they choose when we breathe, how we breathe. They choose our health. They choose if we should be healthy, if we should be sick. They choose what we hear. Someone can be right there calling us and we don't hear nothing. Humans by themselves are no match for Nephilims. The only way we can go up against these beings and win them is through the power of the Almighty God in us. It is written, "Behold, the Lord give us power to trample upon serpents and scorpions and upon all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt or harm us." So only the Almighty God power we can use to go up against these beings. We by ourselves are no match for demons. We by ourselves are no match for the devil. We by ourselves are no match for these Nephilims, demons, right? The same way these demons and the devil are no match for the Most High God, who have a future set for them, where he shall roast them in the lake of fire, and he shall roast the devil in the lake of fire in the side of the pit. He cannot change his future. The next thing, when they come to remind us about our past, it is very good for us to remind them of their future that the Most High set for them and that they cannot escape. So the thing about it is, now for this great reset, it's about complete control. The best way for you to completely control someone is if the person is a child, right? Yeah. So why not erase the human memory from whatever they are now, their adulthood, what they know, whatever it is that they achieve, right? And then you can re-upload them to their past as a child. Now they are children. When we were children, we had to do what our parents and guardians tell us to do. It's the same way now these Nephilims now put these children spirit in the adults and have them obeying and doing everything they ask them to do. We are at war. This is spiritual war. The Nephilims hate the Almighty God and they hate us, his creation.
You really think this mind control tie is gonna work?
Flip the switch and test it out.
I'm a dancing dude. I got some fancy moves and a bad attitude.
That's amazing!
Guys, something weird just happened. I'm really freaked out.
I am so strong. Watch me eat this pine cone. Mind control is awesome!
Oh my gosh, my life just flashed before my eyes.
And their intention only is to steal, because like I tell you, whenever they put the human under mind control, they steal whatever the human have and they are now using it for themselves to destroy. They destroy the human mind, body, soul, right? And then they kill us. There are many ways of killing the human. They will kill the human mind, kill the human spirit, right? They can kill our desire, and they can literally kill us to make us be no more. Except the Almighty God said otherwise. He don't give them the go-ahead to do that, because he has a plan or a purpose for his children. They have made themselves God in the earth. And when I say God in the earth, I don't mean like you have the Almighty God, the Most High God, and you have them. No. It means they literally have made themselves the God. They have put themselves where the Almighty God should be. They have placed themselves there in people's life, in people's mind, in the churches, and all over the world. So many people out there praying. That's why some people have been praying for years and things doesn't change. They're serving God for years and things doesn't change, because they're serving the wrong God. They're worshiping the wrong God. They're praying to the wrong God. It is not the Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth. It is not him. These Nephilim beings has placed themselves where the Almighty God should be. And that's why they're going to be severely punished for it when the Almighty God hold them.
It's mind control, corruption of your thoughts, destruction of your soul. Don't let them hold your mind. They wanna control mankind. Seems like their only intention is to exploit the earth. Hey, and you trust in their deceit. Your mind causes your defeat, and so you become an invention to distort this earth. Propaganda and lies is a plague in our lives. How much more victimized before we realize? Hey, it's mind control, corruption of your thoughts, destruction of your soul, mind control.
And that's why they're going to be severely punished for it when the Almighty God hold them.
Mind control.